students. So in the last class, we have learned about the profit sharing ratio in admission of a partner. So now we'll be moving on to calculation of goodwill, right? So to calculate the goodwill, we have different cases. So let's first understand what is a goodwill. As you already know, goodwill is a tangible asset which we cannot see, we cannot touch, right? So it's an intangible asset which exists in the firm. And you have to understand that goodwill is an asset, right? So goodwill, what is the nature? According to your modern terms, the nature is debit. Understand that. Okay. So one thing you have to understand, when the partner is admitted into the firm, the partner is actually going to take some share from the old partners. So the old partners are actually sacrificing. You all agree with it? So when the old partners are sacrificing some share, the new partner will have to do some kind of compensation. That compensation is termed as premium for goodwill. So understand one thing, when the partner is coming into the business, he is going to bring two things. One is the capital and the second one is the premium for goodwill. Okay, so we are going to term it as goodwill, which is premium for goodwill. Now, as I told you that the new partner is going to compensate the old partner. Okay, that is what is explained here. Now, we are going to understand the cases, right? We're going to understand the different cases of goodwill. So, the first case is when the goodwill is paid privately. So there are 6 cases. Okay, let's understand the first case, which is when the goodwill is paid privately. Okay, now when the goodwill is paid privately, that means the new partner has not paid it inside the firm. It is a transaction that is happening outside the business. So if a transaction is happening outside the business, that means we are not concerned, because what happens if the transaction is taking outside the business, we are not concerned, and hence no journal entry will be passed. Okay, so when the goodwill is paid privately, no general entry has to be passed. Second, when the goodwill is brought in cash or by check by the new or incoming partner and is retained in the business. That basically means जो नया partner है, that partner is bringing cash or he is giving you check. That means a bank transaction, and the goodwill is actually, it stays in the organization. It is not withdrawn by the partner. So the first journal entry will be cash account debit. Why? Because cash is it's a real account, and debit what comes in, cash is coming into the business. Cash or bank account debit to new partner's capital account with the capital that the new partner is bringing, to premium for goodwill account with the amount of compensation that the partner is bringing. The second journal entry, this premium is on the credit side. Now you will have to bring it on the debit side, and the premium for goodwill is to be distributed to the sacrificing partners. So the old partners are going to sacrifice when the new partner is bringing the share. So the premium for goodwill is to be distributed to the sacrificing partner. Let's take a small example to understand how it is going to, how the journal entries are going to be made. So X and Y are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 2:1. They admit Z into the partnership by giving 1/5 share in the profit, which he acquires from X and Y in equal ratio. Okay, so he will bring 1,65,000 as his share of capital and 30,000 for his share of goodwill. Pass the journal entry. So the partner is bringing the capital of 1,65,000, and the partner is also bringing a goodwill of 30,000. So the goodwill that the partner is bringing, we will term it as premium for goodwill. So the first journal entry will be cash or bank account debit to the new partner's capital account. In this case, the new partner is Z. So to Z's capital account, to premium for goodwill. So Z is bringing how much capital? 1,65,000, and to premium for goodwill 30,000. When you add this, the total is 1,95,000. right? Now this premium which is on the credit side, it will go on the debit side, right? So premium for debit to the sacrificing partner, to X capital, to Y's capital. Now this 30,000 will be distributed in sacrificing ratio, right? How do we calculate the sacrificing ratio? Sacrificing ratio is old ratio minus new ratio, right? So what you're going to do in this case, what is happening? X sacrifice 1/5 into 1 by 2 is equals to 1 by 10. Y sacrifice 1/5 into 1 by 2, that is 1 by 10. So here we are directly getting the sacrificing ratio 1 by 10, and for X it is 1 by 10. So 1:1. But if you find out the new ratio here and then you do old minus new, then also you will get the sacrificing ratio. But in this case, as we have already learned in new profit sharing ratio, we can directly find out the sacrificing ratio. So this 30,000 will be distributed in 1:1. So that will be 15,000 and 15,000. Are we clear with this? Okay. So this was the case 2. Now we'll do the case 3. Case 3, when the goodwill is brought in cash or by check by the new or incoming partners and is withdrawn by the sacrificing partner fully or partly. This basically means that the new partner is bringing the capital, he is bringing the premium for goodwill, and that premium is distributed to the partner, and towards the end, whatever you have distributed to the sacrificing partner, it will be withdrawn by the old partners, okay, the sacrificing partners. So the first journal entry is the same, cash or bank account debit to new partner's capital account to premium for goodwill account, okay. Then this premium for goodwill will, which is on the credit side, will come on the debit side, and it will be premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partners capital account. Then what happens? The partners are going to withdraw the amount. So the sacrificing partner will come on the debit side and to cash, because cash is going out of the business. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So cash is going out of the business. To understand this better, what we'll do? We'll take a simple example. Okay. So the example is Ram and Shyam are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. They decide to admit Mohan. So Mohan is a new partner here, into partnership with 1/4 share, which he acquires in the ratio of 2:1, right? So Mohan brings how much capital? 6 lakh as his capital and 2,40,000 for the goodwill. Okay. So all partners withdraw 1/4. Matlab, how much we have distributed out of this 1/4 of the capital they are going to withdraw in cash. So we have to pass the necessary journal entry. So what is the first transaction? Right. So the first transaction will be the cash account debit to Mohan's capital account to premium for goodwill. So Mohan is bringing 6 lakh rupees and the premium for goodwill is 2,40,000. When you add 6 lakh plus 2,40,000, you will get 8,40,000. Okay. Then after that, this premium needs to be distributed in the sacrificing ratio. So we go to the working notes. We first calculate the sacrificing ratio, wherein 1/4 into 2/3 is equals to 2/12. And similarly, Y sacrifice 1/4 of a share and 1/3. So 1/12. So sacrificing ratio will be 2/12 and 1/12. So 2:1, right? So now what happens? Your 2,40,000 will be distributed in 2:1 ratio. So when you distribute, you get 1,60,000 and 80,000. Okay. After that, what happens? This same thing, 1/4 of the shares. So 1/4 of 1,60,000 and 1/4 of 80,000 will be withdrawn by the partners. So the partners are on the right side. They will come on the debit side. So Ram's capital account debit, Shyam's capital account debit to cash. The cash is going out of the business. So 2,40,000 ka 1/4 will be 60,000. 1,60,000's 1/4 will be 40,000, and 80,000's 1/4 will be 20,000 rupees. Am I clear with this? The case is done. Now, okay. Case 4, when the goodwill is brought in kind. Now what happens here is that the goodwill is not brought in the form of cash. It is brought in the form of assets, any assets. Okay. So then what happens? You already know assets, if you follow the modern rule, they are debit in nature. right? So the assets when it is coming inside the business, it will be in debit side. So asset account debit to new partners capital account to premium for goodwill account. Same entry. Then this premium will be on the debit side. So premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partner's capital account. And if it is taken out by the partner, it is withdrawn by the partner, the sacrificing partner are going to come on the debit side and the cash account. Again, we'll take a small example. A, B are partners in a firm. They're sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. C is admitted as a new partner for 3/13th share in the profit. So C contributes the following assets towards his capital and his share of goodwill. Okay, so the partner is coming for 3/13 share and the assets are land 90,000, machinery 90,000, stock 60,000 and debtors 60,000. So these all are assets. Assets are debit in nature. So you're going to put land 90,000, machinery account debit 90,000, stock account debit 60,000 and debtors account debit 60,000. Okay, and after that what you're going to do, this partner is coming for 3/13 share, right? This partner is coming for 3/13 share. So what did we do? This we don't know. The C's capital we don't know. Apart from that, we know that goodwill of the firm is valued at 5,20,000. Now you have to be very careful. This goodwill which they are talking about is not the premium. It is the goodwill of the whole firm. Okay, it's the goodwill of the whole firm. So what we have to do, we have to calculate the premium for goodwill. It's very easy. Premium for goodwill is equals to goodwill of the firm into the new partner's share. So कैसे निकालना है हमको? We have to find out 5,20,000 into the new partner share, which is 3/13. So when you calculate, you will get 1,20,000. Okay, and then you add all this and then you subtract it, you will get the balancing figure. That balancing figure will be 2C's capital. Okay, then the premium for goodwill is on the credit side. We have to distribute it to the partners. So premium for goodwill account debit to A's capital, B's capital. So you have to calculate the sacrificing ratio. In this case, the sacrificing ratio is 3:2. Okay, so you're going to distribute 1,20,000 in 72 and 48. After that, the partners are also withdrawing the whole amount. Okay, they're withdrawing the whole amount. So A's capital account, B's capital account to C's capital account, and this will go here: 72,000, 48,000 and 1,20,000. So are we clear with the cases? The 4 cases are done. Okay. Then after that, done. Okay. Next, when we go, the next case is when a part of the goodwill is brought. Okay, when a part of the goodwill is brought, the first entry remains the same. Okay, bank account debit, new partner's capital account to premium for goodwill. Second, when the part of it is brought, only some part. Let's take an example. Out of 10,000, only 5,000 has been brought. So the remaining 5,000 has not been brought by the partner. So that amount is going to go to the new partner's current account. Okay, so premium for goodwill account debit with the amount of goodwill that the partner is bringing, new partner's current account debit with the amount of goodwill that the partner is not bringing to sacrificing partner's capital account. Okay, so both the amount you're going to add and you're going to distribute it in sacrificing ratio. Then if the partner is withdrawing the amount, the sacrificing partner's capital account debit to cash or bank. Okay, we'll take a small example again. Neeta and Sunita are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses equally. So 1:1. Geeta is admitted as a new partner. Geeta pays 1,000 for premium out of her share of goodwill of 1,600 rupees. So 1,600 Geeta was supposed to bring, but kitna leke aaye? They have only brought 1,000 rupees. She has only brought 1,000 rupees here. Okay, so for 1/4 share of the profit, goodwill account appears in the books at 6,000 rupees. So this goodwill which we are talking about is the existing goodwill. You already know existing goodwill will be written off to all the partners in the old ratio, right? And what we have to do, we have to journalize the transaction. Okay, so the first entry is going to be what? The partner is only bringing premium for goodwill. The partner is not bringing capital. So bank account debit to premium for goodwill. Kitna? How much did the partner bring? Only 1,000 rupees out of 1,600 rupees. Okay. Then after that, what we do? We are going to distribute this. So this is on the credit side. It will come on the debit side. So premium for goodwill account debit with the amount that the partner has brought. That is only 1,000 rupees. What is the amount that the partner is not bringing? 1,600 minus 1,000. So that amount, Geeta's current account will be 600 rupees to the sacrificing partner, to Neeta's capital in the sacrificing ratio. So 1,600 you're going to distribute in sacrificing 800 and 800, and then the partners are going to withdraw the amount. No, this is the entry for the existing goodwill. So Neeta's capital account debit, so Neeta's capital account debit to goodwill. So 6,000 will be distributed in old ratio. So we are done, and this is the calculation that we have done. Thank you.